let me just solve another problem like this. So you have m over 5 equals 7 over 2, correct? Okay, again, you locate the variable m as the variable. Then you see what numbers are in the other diagonal, 5 and 7. So those are the numbers you're going to multiply, and then you divide by the number is in the same diagonal as the variable. So m is going to be 5 times 7 divided by 2. 5 times 7, okay, is 35 divided by 2. Okay, if you have trouble doing this, is 35 divided by 2, and then you get that is 17.5. Okay, 17.5. That's my answer. Okay, so not a big deal with these problems, you know. I'm going to model now these ones below the line, correct? So these have decimals, so you necessarily need a calculator, correct? So you have 7.7 over 3.6 equals 2.3 over b. Okay, again, you locate your variable. Here is the b. Now, these are the numbers in the other diagonal. So those are the numbers you are going to multiply at the top of the ratio, and then you are going to divide by 7.7. So b is going to be 3.6 times 2.3 divided by 7.7, correct? Again, your calculator is going to help you in this situation. So you put 3.6 times 2.3 divided by 7.7, correct? You press enter, and then you can see all the numbers you get. In this case, 1.07532. Okay, remember the rounding. I want you round the first two decimals. So if this is a 5 or more, you put this one more. So you are going to round up because the 5, and then this is going to be 1.08. It's very important you do correctly the rounding because you are going to have a rubric in the Google Classroom assignment, and if you put here 1.07, the answer is wrong. You have to round up in this way. If you have a 5, 0.75 is going to round 0.8. Okay, be careful with that. Questions here? No questions? Everybody fine? Okay. Another example. The next problem is 6.3 over x equals 2.56 over 9.3. Okay? Don't worry about the decimals. You have calculators in your cell phone, so those are going to be used. So again, here is my variable. The numbers I'm going to multiply are these two, and the number I'm going to divide by is this. So x is going to be 6.3 times 9.3 over 2.56. And you do this exactly in your calculator, okay?
Mr.
So,
Ramirez, you cutting out.
oh, okay, let's see. Okay, here is. I don't know why Zoom is cutting off. Yeah, it's the second time today, possibly because there are too many sessions.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, but
Yeah, it's
it
kind of like
happened in the
glitchy.
previous one, happened in this one. So, okay, well, let's do the same is, let me just share this one. Now, if you see the calculator here, so you have 6.3 times 9.3 divided by 2.56. And then we get, here is going to be 22.8867. Now let's see the rounding. This is more than 5. So it's going to move this one more. So the number is going to be 22.89. So this is going to round up. So the 88 is going to be 89. I guess you're familiar with this rounding. You have done this before. Okay, well, these were the easy problems. I guess no problems with this. The next problems are going to be a little bit more difficult, correct? So let me just let me see, I can share the screen. Let me just open these problems. Let me just open the assignment. This one right here. This one. There is. Okay. Now let me just go back. Now let me just share the screen. Yep. So this is the assignment you have in Google Classroom. So I'm solving these problems right here at your left. These are the problems you are going to solve in the assignment in Google Classroom. So you're going to solve all these 5, 6 problems right here. Now, in the second part, now you see the real difficult problems, okay? These, I'm going to model these problems, right? And you are going to solve by your own in Google Classroom these problems, the even numbers, correct? So the first problem we are going to do is 9 over 8 equals k plus 6 over 6, okay? Now, the procedure is going to be the same. You are going to multiply the diagonal. So you're going to take this diagonal and then you're going to multiply this diagonal, correct? And you're going to make this product equals this product. So you're going to put 8 times k plus 6 equals 9 times 6, correct? Now, 9 times 6, that's a 54. Now, you have to solve for k. K is in parentheses. This number multiplies the parentheses. So this number, remember, is going to multiply these two numbers. So you are going to break the parentheses, multiplying this number times these two inside the parentheses. So you have 8 times k, 8k, 8 times 6, 48, correct? Now, what is this? Oh, this is one of the equations we were solving before the spring break. We were doing this review before the spring break, linear equations. Everybody knows how to solve it. You subtract this number, so you have 8k plus 48 equals 54. So this is the variable, so you put a dot right there. Then you begin processing this number. You are adding plus 48. You subtract 48 both sides, 48. You cancel here, and then you have 8k equals 54 minus 48 is 6, correct? Now, what you do with this 8? Well, if you have 8k equals 6, you have to divide by the 8. This is something you did already in Algebra 1. You cancel the 8s, k equals 6 over 8. Now, I want decimals. Remember, all the problems have to be solved with decimals. So you are going to the calculator and then you put 6 divided by 8, and then you get 0.75. So k equals 0.75. Okay? Be careful. This answer is correct. In your assignment in Google Classroom, you have to answer with decimals. So if you put this one in the Google Classroom, you're going to get it wrong. This is correct. So use a calculator, the one in your cell phones, to find this one. And don't forget, you have to write with 2 decimals. Okay? Okay, before I move to the next problem, is anything here you don't understand? Something here you don't understand?
No, I think I'm good.
Hoy, Julio, Walter,
Yes.
I'm good.
everything fine?
Yes.
Andy,
Yes.
no problem? Okay, anyway, for anybody that wants to see this video is recorded, right? I'm recording this session and I'm going to upload in my YouTube channel. So you can watch this video again in case you need help. This is going to be the way we work. I'm recording all these explanations, then I give you the link in Google Classroom. You click the link, you watch the video that I upload in my Google channel, in my YouTube channel. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you miss the class, you know where is going to be the recorded video. Okay. One more. You have 6.3, no, this one. See, yes, this one. So I have to do 10 over p plus 2 equals 4 over 3. So again, you break these fractions multiplying the diagonals in this way. So you multiply p plus 2 times 4, and you make equals to 10 times 3. So 4 times p plus 2 equals 10 times 3. 10 times 3 is 30. And this one, you have to break the parentheses. So again, the 4 multiplies both numbers. 4 times pi, 4 pi. 4 times 2 is 8. Again, you have a linear equation that you are familiar to solve. Here is the variable. So this is the last one you're going to process. You begin with the 8. Plus 8, you subtract 8 both sides. Okay? So you have 4p equals 30 minus 8, 22. You are multiplying by 4, correct? Yep. So you divide by 4. So p equals 22 divided by 4. Okay. No problem, because you have the calculator. So you put 22 divided by 4, and then you get 5.5. Okay? So 5.5 is my answer. Remember, this is correct. In your assignment, if you write this one, the assignment is going to tell you wrong. You have to put decimals, please. Okay? Now, pretty much everybody catch this procedure. Now, I'm
Yes.
going to do one more difficult. When you have variables in several places. So, for instance, I have m over 8 equals m plus 7 over 9. So that's the next problem, correct? Okay, now, how do you break this thing in the same way? You identify the first diagonal and you multiply. So you have 8 times m plus 7. Don't forget the parentheses. It's critical. If you forget the parentheses, you're going to forget to multiply the last number. Then you identify the second diagonal right here. And that is 9 times m. Okay, now you break the parentheses. 8 times m, 8 times 7. 8m, 8 times 7, 56 equals 9m. Now, this is an equation you have solved before. because you have variables in both sides. So what you have to do is collect variables in both sides. You subtract, for instance, negative 8m both sides. You cancel here, and then you have 56 equals 9 minus 8. That's a 1, 1m. So from this, you get that m equals 56. My answer, correct? So I trust that you remember these equations. We need these equations to solve similar triangles because some of the sides are going to be with variables. So you have to find the variable value, and this is the procedure. Okay? One more. Let's do one more. Okay? So you have 9 over 4 equals r minus 10 over r. Okay. Same procedure. You identify the diagonals. You multiply 4 times r minus 10 in parentheses, okay? Then you multiply the members in the other diagonal, and then you have that has to be equals to the other product. 4 times r minus 10 equals 9 times r. Same, you distribute 4r minus 4 equals 9r. Okay? Now you have to combine the like terms, these two. So this is 4, this is less than 9, so it's a good idea if you subtract the 4r. Let me just use a different color here. See? So 4r minus 40 equals 9r. Okay? So you subtract the 4r both sides, you cancel this one, you get negative 40 equals 9 minus 4, negative 5, no, positive 5r. Then you flip the equation, 5r equals 40, and then what you have to do? You have to divide by 5, correct? You divide by 5 both sides, and then this cancels, and then you get r equals 40 divided by 5, 8, a positive divided by a negative, or negative divided by a positive is negative. This is my answer. Okay? So I guess this is kind of simple. Yeah? We have more examples, but I think you don't need more. Possibly one more only, and that's it. So let me just put one more, and then you have to do your homework in Google Classroom. So I have, for instance, n minus 9 over n plus 5 equals 7 over 4. Okay? Another proportion, same procedure. I identify one diagonal and I multiply those numbers. 4 times n minus 9. I put an equal, and then I identify the second diagonal. So 7 times n plus 5, correct? Yep. So in this case, I have to distribute in two parentheses, you see? So 4 by the n, 4 times the 9, 7 times the n, 7 times the 5. So I'm going to have 4n, 4 times 9, 36, 7 times n, 7n, 7 times 5, 35. Okay? Now, procedure. Remember, we did these equations before spring break. So I'm going to combine the n's, and then I'm going to combine the numbers. So this number is less than this one, so I'm going to do this. You just write the equation again. 4n minus 36 equals 7n plus 35. I'm going to subtract this from this. So I subtract 4n both sides, correct? I cancel, and I'm going to get negative 36 equals 7 minus 4, 3n, plus 35. Okay, now I need to set this by itself. So this number has to be in the other side. So plus 35, minus 35, minus 35. I cancel the 35 in the left side. And then I add these numbers with the calculator. So remember, you put here, in the phone, I guess you can do the same, negative 36 minus 35, and that is negative 71. So this is negative 71 equals 3n. Now, the last step, you need the n by itself. 3 is multiplying. So you are going to take the equation, you divide by 3, both sides, correct? You cancel the 3's, and then you get at the end, n equals negative 71 divided by 3. Again, my calculator on action. Negative 71 divided by 3. Press enter, and I get negative 23.6667. Okay. What is the correct answer for your assignment? Okay. 2 decimals, and then this decimal is more than 5. So this is to add 1 here. So my answer is going to be negative 23.67. So you are going to change the 6 by 7 because this is more than 5. Okay? I think there is no problem with this assignment. This is an easy assignment. So remember, this is a grade for your grading book. So I need you working today and tomorrow in this assignment. And then Friday, I give you word problems. So not explicit like this. We're going to have situations. We're going to set up the proportion, and we're going to solve the proportion and solve the problem. Everybody fine?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yep.
remember Google Classroom right here in classwork, right? You are going to see the assignments, okay? Solving proportions 1 is right here. So you click and then you solve, okay? Okay, well, was nice to be with you.
Yes.
See you same time, 1:30 this Friday. Don't
1:30.
forget, 1:30, same
Okay.
hour, but on Friday. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Take care of yourselves. Be safe, please. Read, do something else because being in quarantine is boring. Okay?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
sir.
Coach,
Yes, sir.
take care, coach.
All right.
See you on Friday. Anything, just text me.
Okay.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.